Hey everyone, we've just got home from a Cornwall road trip. Now I'm going to tell you a little story about when we was on the Cornwall road trip that's made me realise a few things. But first of all, what we're going to do is we're going to be going over to Volkswagen main dealer in Oldham because we're going to get a health check done on the campervan. You might be thinking, if we get our van serviced regularly, why are we getting like a health check done? Well, over the winter season we have done a lot of travelling. Like I say, we've just come home from Cornwall and we've actually got a Scotland road trip coming up in a couple of weeks, and what we want to do is we want to get everything checked over. With a regular service interval, it's still a good idea to get like these health checks done. Now, one of the main reasons that I'm thinking that like I have to get this health check done is because when we was in Cornwall, we was in a supermarket car park and I got speaking to a guy that was stood next to his campervan. It turned out that one of his brake discs had broken and he was waiting for a recovery truck to come and like, you know, obviously take him to a garage. Now, as I was speaking to him, he was telling me that like he did a visual check himself, you know, before they set off on the road trip, which is always a good idea to do because it's always better to have a look. He told me that he knew that his brakes were making a bit of a funny noise, but like I said, he had a visual check himself and he thought that everything was going to be okay. But when he got to Cornwall, he said that he heard this like clicking noise and it was sort of like making the van judder when he was pressing the brakes. Anyway, he pulled over and he could clearly see that part of his disc had actually broken off, and you know, I don't know what's caused that, he doesn't know what's caused that, but as I was having a quick look, you know, his disc did look quite old, the brake pads did look like very, very low, so who knows how it happened, you know, because something like that, you know, obviously it can happen. We're going to get a health check on the whole van, and it's good to have a winter health check, especially because we have got a Scotland road trip coming up and that's still going to be in winter. So let's get on the road and let's get to Volkswagen Oldham. So we're here at Volkswagen Oldham. Just spotted this campervan got for sale. Price seems quite cheap. I'm going to inquire about this. This is something interesting there. I have to say, I've not seen a build like this one before. Obviously it's got the pop top roof and everything, it's automatic as well. If you go in here, got the seats that obviously turn into a bed, so I'm guessing it's kind of like more like a day van. So where's the cooker? Where's everything? Watch this, pull this out. Pull this out. Got your cooker there. How fantastic's that? Any information about this? Like,
no, well, this is the beach, so this is your entry model into the California world. Yeah, it's priced really competitively. These are all inclusive of VAT because you don't pay VAT on one of these. Yeah, had it in about 3 or 4 days, just beginning now of the silly season.
Yeah, summer's coming, so everybody's getting their campervans ready.
We've got another 3 or 4 coming in back end of this week, beginning of next. So yeah, we'll keep you updated on those.
They have a lot of Volkswagen crafters for sale here. They have some that are like a year old, some brand new ones. Do you know what? Like a kid in a sweet shop here. Look at all these. And as you can see, plenty of transporters as well. If you're after an Amarok, watch your space, watch your space. We are trying. We've still got to do our off-roading, Justin, do you know what I mean?
Oh no, yeah, we are doing that. I've got my Panamericana on order.
Right.
So we'll wait till we need to get something, get the diff locks working.
Right.
Yeah, we've got a couple of Amaroks.
Yeah, I can clearly see that you've got quite a few of them. Just like, are they good sellers, the Amaroks?
Yeah, they are.
So we're in the workshop now having our winter health check done. Now, as I said before, we've done so much mileage since the last time we had our service done, and you know, like, yeah, servicing the intervals, you know, is good to obviously for the maintenance of the vehicle, but like I said, because we do so much travelling and we do a lot of off-grid like well camping and things, we just want to make sure like after all the mileage we've done, we get these health checks done like in between. So I'm just going to quickly ask Adam, with a winter health check, you know, what type of things are you looking for? Is it anything specific? Or
all fluid levels. We're checking your service schedule on our diagnostic machine to make sure nothing's overdue with the mileage that you have covered. We're checking that your engine bay is nice and dry, no signs of any leaks. There's a few other things that we check underneath the vehicle, suspension components, just the basic general health of the vehicle really, and telling you if it's in good health. I'm confirming I've checked the top of your engine bay for signs of leaks. There's no leaks apparent, everything's in good condition there.
one of the fantastic things is when they do things like the health checks and things, they actually document on video like what they're doing, what they're checking, everything, and they send this to the customer so you can see what they're actually doing.
Everything's in good condition, no action required there. Also took a read of the rear brakes. Again, it's a bit difficult to see on the video, but they are 10% warning there, no action currently required.
So we've had the health check done. Adam's happy to say everything's okay, yeah?
Yeah, everything's bang on, it should be, for the age of the vehicle. Everything's in great condition, not a single report.
We are going to be coming back here in a couple of months because for the European road trip, we are going to get another health check done. But obviously I'm going to do a separate video about that because there's things like AdBlue and things like that that we obviously need to make sure it's right because we're going to be doing a lot of mileage when we go to Europe. So when you get a health check done like this, you get like a printout and things, so you've got your own copying.
You will get a red, amber, green sort of printout. Anything which I've flagged as urgent and requires attention, we'll get that put on as a red. If it's an amber thing, like say a filter needs changing, we'll do a 3-month follow-up to give you time to fund the cost of the filter if you need to fund the cost of that. And then green is everything's fine, can't issue it, so you will be getting all green today.
Excellent. Don't forget, if you want to get yourself a service plan at Volkswagen Oldham, I'm going to put a link in the description below because you can get your all-in service plan where you get up to 2 years warranty, 2 services, 2 MOTs, 2 years roadside assistance. I'll put a link in the description. Thank you to Volkswagen Oldham for doing our health check. Really appreciate it. And you know what? Now I've got the confidence, you know, that the fact that now we're going to be going to Scotland, like I said, after we've done so much mileage, definitely a good idea to get that done. I want to say thank you, obviously, to the whole team down there, and you know, thank you to Adam because when Adam's, you know, he's doing these jobs and everything. Obviously, he's got a job to do, but because I've got an inquisitive mind, I'm always like, oh, you know, like what's this and what does this do? You know, when he's doing things. So thank you very much for, you know, like putting up with me and everything. He's got a lot of patience, that guy. But like I said, the whole team down there, thank you very much. When we go on this European road trip, we have decided that we're going to get another power station, and what we've done is we've got ourselves an Allpowers R1500 solar generator. When we go on these long road trips, we mainly use our power station to charge all our items up and for Brooke to use things like, you know, a hairdryer and a hair straighteners and things. But one of the main things that we use it for is to power our fridge. Now, I've actually used this to power our fridge because we've had this for about a month now. We've been trying it on different things. Allpowers R1500, it powers our fridge for just over 5.5 days. So before we go into all the details of what this can actually do, you get a little bag with it that you can put all your cables in, and obviously you've got your charging cable and you've got like a solar cable here as well. This power station has 1152 watt hours capacity with a 1800 watt output. So what does that mean? Well, let's show you. It means that you're able to power different items. Like I said, Brooke's already said that she will be using this power station to power our hair straighteners and our hairdryer when we go on holiday. There are 4 different ways that you can charge this solar generator. One of them is obviously by solar. Like I said, I'm going to show you that in a minute. The other one is obviously from the AC outlet from your house, and you can also charge this while you're driving by using a 12 volt socket. You can also charge this with dual AC and solar. With this Allpowers power station, you can also charge wirelessly 2 mobile phones just on top of there. Also able to connect an app to this power station as well, so that on your phone you can actually use like all the different settings and change everything, and of course do any updates that are needed. With 2 USB A's, 2 USB C's, a 12 volt DC output, and then you have your AC outputs as well that can do 220 to 240 volts at 1800 kilowatts. This power station has it all. So let's just show you what comes with the solar panel that is very light and it's easy to carry. I'll take this. There's a lot of different cables in here. These are the cables that will attach onto the cables that are in the bag that I'll show you before. And then you've got like other cables, you know, for different ones. The good thing about this one is, it has to a battery if it needs charging. Now we will be using this solar when we actually go to Europe, but at the moment in the UK the weather's not that great. It's actually raining outside, so I'm not going to be plugging it in outside just yet. So with this Allpowers power station you can attach more solar panels onto it up to 650 watts, and this will charge the power station up from 0 up to 100% in only about 2 hours. Add additional batteries onto these Allpowers power stations. 0% can charge up to 80% from AC only in 40 minutes. We do recommend these power stations. We have used it for over a month and we are going to keep using it. I'll put a link in the description if you're interested in one.